Hamas have got 200 hostages, right? They've released 4, and they're clearly drip feeding them to sort of offer hope. So don't invade us yet, because if you hold off, we might release some more hostages. Meanwhile, you've got people like Penny Wong calling for a cessation in hostilities. Hamas just must think this is just fantastic. Everyone is literally trying to help them.
I know, and no less an ally, or what should be an ally, of Israel in a country like Australia. And look, we talked about last week whether or not Albanese should take a detour to Tel Aviv on his way to the US, and I ended up thinking, well, there's nothing to particularly benefit out of it. But the US and the UK have both made it very clear that they stand with Israel. Their governments have made it very clear that they stand with Israel. Now, Albanese has said the right things in Parliament once or twice. He's gone to a synagogue. Great. But you have 2 ministers last week basically speaking out and making the story about Hamas as opposed to what was done to Israel. And now you have the foreign minister in a veiled way accusing Israel of war crimes. What is the government's real agenda here? I think we know now.
Well, I think it's very obvious, like I say, and at the risk of sounding like a broken record, it was just 2 months ago that the Albanese government said the Israeli settlements were illegal and that the West Bank and Gaza were occupied Palestinian territories. So we knew quite a while before this conflict broke out where they stood on the two-state solution, Israel-Palestine issue.
And prior to that, they reversed the Morrison government's decision to recognise West Jerusalem as Israel's capital and said, no, we're going back to Tel Aviv. So like you said, they've been very clear all along.
Oh, have they ever.